Take one. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey and the Shamblecraft server. For this episode, we are in front of my Cowsignment shop, which opened just the other day. We're going to come in here, we're going to check everything out, we're going to see if we have to do any restocking or whatever, and maybe, just maybe, I'll have my first shop-related diamonds on the server. I'm so excited. Then we're going to move back to my base. We're going to head down to my base, or at least what is supposed to be a base but is currently a foundation. And we're going to start formulating the exterior that is reminiscent of the house from Charmed. So the TV show. So I'm really excited about that. We've got a lot to talk about and a lot to do. So let's just dive right in. Let's come see if we have any profits. I mean, our models are still doing their job. Our wonderful lag baby, our beautiful cow, is just chilling by the cash register. Maybe she had some visitors today. In the previous episode, we talked about naming our cow, and so far, the comments have been wonderful, and there have been some really funny and cute suggestions. There's still time. There's still time to put your comments in, because who knows? We could pick somebody now. We can pick somebody for the next episode, our name for the next episode. So get your comments in there. Or you can even leave them in the comment section below now if you want, just in case. But let's see, we have our, hey, come take this barrel, and it looks like nothing's been taken. Let's see, apparently the chainmail isn't popular just yet, but that's fine. The gold is still here, that's okay. Let's see, ooh! Somebody bought armor, yay! There were 2 suits in here, and so, so good, so good. 2 suits in here because there were a bunch of extra suits in here. So somebody picked up those extra suits, which is so good. And no, that's not what you see in my inventory. Actually, I had that left over because it's incomplete. I have to complete it and then put it in the chest. So hooray, that's wonderful. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I'm so excited. Yay! All right, so we have the recycled armor here too, so we're going to just check these barrels real. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. 3 suits of leather armor sold. Fantastic. Another diamond for my pocket. Come to mama. Come to mama. Get in my inventory. Awesome. I don't think any of these others are taken yet. Okay. So we have 3 suits already sold. Fantastic. Let's see, all the leather. Let's see, I guess people just took the leather suits and ran? Okay, yeah, they took the leather suits and ran. Let's check upstairs really, really quick. If you remember from last episode, this is kind of the library space. I have bookcases, books, and item frames in here. And, oh! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna have to get on the wood creation and making more books, because it takes a lot of books to get those bookcases together. Let's see. Books. Okay, people aren't getting the books just yet. And item frames. Let's see. Item frames. Okay, item frames haven't been sold yet. That's perfectly fine. Item frames are a lag producer, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. This is a very good day. Very good day indeed. Last thing I want to check while I'm in here is the book to see if anyone wrote in the book. No, they did not, but that is more than fine. We're just going to leave that book right there. Yeah, so looks like I am well on my way to gaining some finances so that I can fund my base and my future builds. But for now, let's head back over to my base and start construction there on what I hope will look like the house from Charmed. So, yeah, let's do it. Okay, we made it back to base, and in between everything, I went ahead and took down my portal because it has to move, because this needed to be as full as possible. I still have the entranceways to the basement areas intact because, well, I can, and I'm going to need them. But we need to start working on the facade of this house. We really need to start getting this to come together. And the interior is not going to go anywhere if the exterior still looks like this. So I have two things here, two sets of things, I guess. I have crimson planks and I have quartz stairs. I've been using the birch stairs as a placeholder for this build. I have this set up on our creative world, plot world, and worked on it pretty diligently to get the house to kind of figure out what the house should look like and what I should keep an eye out for and stuff like that. And if I remember correctly, this is how wide the stairs should be. In fact, I have a picture that I got from Wikimedia Commons. But there are pictures all over the place for this house. And essentially, this is what the house looks like. This is what the exterior looks like. Um, and this is what I'm trying to recreate. You can see that you can see that there is a concrete set of stairs leading down away from the porch. There's this area underneath that is pretty much lined, and you can tell that there's siding, um, a purplish siding that goes across the house. So that is ultimately what I am looking to do. And I thought I would start with the stairs because the stairs seem to be the biggest piece of the puzzle. I'm going to need to make a few more stairs. Thankfully, I have a stone cutter. Thanks to my stream chat, they are awesome. They reminded me that I had this thing. It would help though if I grabbed the quartz. That is smooth quartz. That is not what I need right now. I need to make. Let's see. Let's do this, and then we come to the stone cutter, we put that in there. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh geez, I've never heard a stone cutter being used before. I was like, what's that sound? Oops. So we only need 4 stairs here. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're done. I also had this laid out completely with netherrack, just pretty much almost lining the entire exterior. And that's fine. According to what the house looks like, it has this weird pinkish base underneath. So I have here some pink terracotta that's going to serve the purpose of the netherrack. And we're just not going to break the cobblestone foundation. Can we not do that, NJ? Awesome, thank you. And we're just going to run it through. Now, what I could go ahead and do, since this is all basically built into, or will be built into the mountain, is keep the exterior, or at least this part of it, just with the pink terracotta, and just putting the pink terracotta along this way, about 2 or 3 blocks high, basically just enough to cover the foundation. And so that's ultimately what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to polish up these stairs, and then we'll move on to we'll move on to building the rest of the facade, starting with the porch. So let me finish this, and we'll get to that in just a sec. Alrighty, so we're here, and right now, as you can see, I've been a little busy. A little bit busy. I broke out the pink terracotta, and with the help of my server mate Sixie, who some of you may recognize as one of our master map makers, we together worked on the porch. And so they helped me gather some additional materials, and the porch is now laid out and ready for the doors, the columns, and everything else. However, you might notice I'm trying to hide it and failing miserably, that the walls are a little put in. Um, but, like I said, I've been a little busy. So why don't you check out this super nifty time lapse? This is the first time lapse that I have ever done by myself with a little help, but it's one that I did. So I hope you enjoy it. So, apparently, the thing about time lapses is that you hope that as you're constructing whatever it is you're doing, you yeah, you kind of have enough materials to finish. I apparently fell just a wee bit short. Uh, I have spent hours upon hours grinding for all of the crimson wood I needed, and apparently I didn't have enough. What I can do, though, is take what I have currently accumulated and start going to town on that. I have a whole bunch here, and I'm going to exchange the nether brick, not nether brick, nether wart blocks for it. And then come over here and see what I can do with all of this. The goal is just to build very basic, um, very basic sides and embellish them at another time. Embellish them at another time. So let's let that float for a second. We're going to put away the crimson stems and the paper and the bone meal because we don't need that right now. We're actually just in the middle of doing some things here. And I'm still going to be left with, why am I holding a random carrot? You know why I'm holding a random carrot, my peeps? I'm holding a random carrot because I was grinding away a little bit ago in the zombie XP farm, attempting to get enough materials to continue on and also mainly repair my tools. Because my tools needed a little bit of TLC, and that's the thing. When you're going and going and going, you kind of have to remember that your tools need attention and appreciation too. So let's find an empty box. Let's find an empty box and get this all this extra stuff put away so I can fill my inventory with crimson planks because we need those to finish what we're working on. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off putting these walls together, and then when I come back, or when I'm done anyway, we can start working on replacing this floor and starting to map out the rooms and things of that nature. Or maybe we'll work on the roof. I haven't decided yet. The day is still young, the sun is still up in the sky, and there's so much to do and so little time. I need to decide which area of the base I'm going to work on next, but I think I'm going to finish off these crimson planks and get this the sides of this wonderful future building set. So let me go do that, and then when we come back, or when I'm done, I will set up the doors and finish off the porch, and then we can work on the interior. But until then, I have some work to do. The walls are up, kinda. I have the porch put in, awesome. And I also went ahead and did a little bit of late night grinding, stripping the top layer of cobblestone and other stone oriented things here just to try to, well, get ready to put in our floor. The floor plan is pretty much set at this point, although I do realize that I am going to have to probably push this wall back one. Mm, maybe. Because the interior wall is going to probably start from here and work the way through. Because this is the exterior of the house. This is basically the exterior right here. So, yeah, we need to push that out just a tinge. And I've already done so here because this is where the window is going to go. So we have this here, and I'm trying to just figure out how to jut this out just a little bit. And I probably have this just a hair too low, but we'll see. If the floor is going to be here, and then this is the outside of the house, so then the terracotta that I have on me will stick out like so, but in a way where we can kind of play with it just a little bit and spit it out ever so slightly, but not too far. Like, for example, this is too far. This is too far. And we want to keep this from being somewhat square. So when we have this terracotta sticking out, we want it to have a slight curvature, which is not easy to do in Minecraft, but a slight curvature, so that it allows for us to replicate the lower window of the Halliwell house. And so I think the best way that we are going to be able to do that is by sticking this out here, bringing it out like so, and then we're going to drop down here and kind of stick it out a little bit like this, just a little bit, so that there is a tinge of, well, no, that actually doesn't look right. Wait, hold on. So if we put that there, right, and we take this out, beautiful. Now we kind of have that square, we have that sticking out just a bit. We could also leave it as so, and then fill this in like that, which is ideally what I was hoping to accomplish. And then maybe leaving this here, and then closing that out. But I don't think that is going to look right. So instead, maybe we can do that, and then, nope, that, and then take this out. And I think this is going to give us um, something that's kind of uneven. Okay, so we want it to be like this, so maybe, so maybe take this out. Maybe take this bottom row out. Because we know that this is going to be the exterior of the house right here. So we are going to need the terracotta to stick out just a tinge. I might actually have my measurements incorrect here, but you know what? No, you know what? I'm going to leave that as is. And then I'm going to come over here and not place these stairs right side up, because that's not what we want. We need these stairs to be placed upside down, like so. Because, no. No, 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 no. We want these stairs to be placed upside down. I swear I will get this right eventually. But I swear I'll get it right eventually. So I'm just going to not do that again. All right, so hold on. Let's do that. And let's pick up these. Do, 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 do. Come to mama. Come on. Oh, well, whatever. I don't know why it's stuck up there. Come here. Come down, please. You know what? I'm just going to have to go retrieve that, or else I'll be here all. Oh no, it's there. It's there. Good. Very good. All right. So, alrighty. And then no. All right. One more time. One more time. Oh, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. All right. There we go. And we'll put one over here and then one over there, and we should be a-okay. I have. Wait, which ones are these now? These are the smooth quartz stairs, right? Yeah, okay. So I will make sure to get some more smooth quartz stairs. I knew I shouldn't have done that. There we go. So I need 2 smooth quartz stairs to finish this off, and I think this looks quite okay. We'll come back up here. We'll come back up here. We know that this is the exterior of the house. We know that this window is going to be put up over here. And I think we'll go ahead and we'll just put... It's going to look a little funky because I wanted there to be this, and it's there, but this is too much. So hold on. We will break that. And I think we'll come in like this, and I think that's what we were aiming for. In fact, yes it is. Okay, great. So now we know that the we'll put the wood across like not like that though. We'll put the wood across like so, and we're just going to keep experimenting with it because why not? And we'll cover it. We'll cover this here, and we'll cover that there so that it's not sticking out to the exterior. We know that this is already going to be set. We know that this is here. So this is just kind of solidifying the window in place. And we're going to go from there. I'm going to figure this out. And once this window's in place, we can start putting up walls and a second floor and eventually a roof. But all in due time. All in due time. I did hear that there is a present for me waiting at my mailbox in Spawn Town. So I'm going to take a quick field trip to there and we'll go see what the heck is going on. Okay, after a lengthy argument with a minecart, which I eventually won, thank you very much, I'm back in Spawn Town and at the post office. Now, I was told that there was a surprise waiting for me in my mailbox, so let's see what's in here. Oh, wow. Yay! So, if you are familiar with the Shamblecraft, you know that there has been a shulker farm in progress on the server, and the constructor of that, Johnny, um, I was told that I would be receiving shulker shells along with everyone else. What I didn't know was that I had kept him company while he was constructing a big chunk of this build. We were just chatting and back and forth, and he had said, "Well, I left you a a a stack of shulker shells for you to use because you always could use more shulkers." So, yay! Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I also have some redstone blocks. I'm actually going to take those too. And a random apple and some coordinates. I don't know what they are. And here, have a slab. All right, I might as well just empty my mailbox while I'm here. Also, while I'm here in Spawn Town, I should probably be expedient and avoid the phantoms I just heard. But I want to show you something that happened last week over in the shopping district because, well, I kinda dirt. And as I'm rushing over to get there, you're going to see why in just a second. So we are back at the Cowsignment shop. I haven't been in here in a bit, so I'm gonna check on the sales here. Our still to be named cow, hint hint, comment section, drop those suggested names. We have a few already, but there's so good, it's hard to choose. We're going to check really quick here. And it seems as though we have no recent sales, although I am going to have to restock at some point. I'll have to make sure to take care of that this week. Now, the thing that I want to show you is that you probably notice that there have been some slight modifications since the debut of the shop by these carpets over here. And I say that because this upstairs area was not carpeted. And well, 0 days since last Hoglin incident. Apparently, because I had inadvertently neglected to carpet or otherwise spawn-proof my shop, a Hoglin decided to randomly show up and terrorize my customers, my consumers. And so I received a screenshot that said, hey, you might want to do something about that. So I went ahead, I scurried over to the wool farm, grabbed a bunch of purple, green, and white carpet because purple and green are my colors, and went to town with a basic yet kind of funky pattern down here to keep the hoglins from spawning. Now, these areas here, this area here in the middle, is untouched by the carpet, and that's because of the posts and the chains. They cannot spawn on the posts or the chains, as far as I know. And so far, I haven't seen anyone say anything to me otherwise. So yeah, 0 days since last Hoglin incident. You know, this is why we can't have nice things. But live and learn, and, carpet the floor. Back to the base we go. So after some resource gathering, I've put together a list of supplies that I've snagged from my inventories. I have end rods, I have quartz stairs, quartz slabs, quartz bricks, dark oak doors, smooth quartz blocks, and a bunch of other things to help finish off this porch and truly, truly bring it to life. First thing I want to do is I want to put in the doors because the doors are going to tell me where everything else is going to go. So they'll open on the inside, which is what I want. They're done and dusted. Next up, I want to take the quartz bricks. I believe I needed 8 of these, and I only have 4. I needed 6 of these, I believe. So, okay, back to the drawing board. Not a big deal. We'll go grab 2 more. We have our blocks of quartz. Into the stone cutter they go. And we need, let's see. We need 2 quartz bricks, please. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we will jump in place and jump in place. Very good. Now, oh, okay, wait. We needed 2 more on top of that. You'll see why in just a second. You'll see why in just a second. Let's try that again. Let's see. A block of quartz. Quartz bricks. We need 2 more, please. Thank you. You're so kind. And let's grab our scaffolding and put that in our hotbar because we're definitely going to need it. Climb up here, and then we'll take these final 2 quartz bricks and put them here. Now, I do believe that we have some terracotta that we need, and we have some stairs that are needed. Thankfully, I have the quartz stairs right here, and I believe they go like... No, wait, no, I have them upside down. They need to be upside down. Did I grab both of them? I did. Okay. So I think the way I'm supposed to do it is point it towards... No, not that way. I think I need to point them towards the top and the front. Yeah, like that. And then do that. Okay, so this is going to be a running gag this episode. I see how it is. Okay, perfect. Now, next up, we are going to take a very, very, very quick field trip down, and we are going to grab some gray terracotta. I already have one here. I have one here. I have to see. Oh, there's an Enderman. Excuse me, Endy. Why are you here? Why are you here trying to spook me? That's not nice. Okay, so we will grab a stack of terracotta because I don't think I have any more gray. There's some dye here. Wait, no, this isn't the dye box. Where's the... Wait, that's blue. Andesite, dirt, etc. Yellow. Where's the gray dye? I know you're here somewhere. Oh my gosh, I have so many boxes. Okay, there's dye in here somewhere. I swear. See, this is why though. This is why organization is so important, because when you have chest monsters of any size, this is going to be a problem every single time. I can't find diddly squat. Andy, would you mind helping out here for a second? Because, there we go. Gray. I need gray. Okay, so oh wait, no. Let me grab the gray dye. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna make some gray. Gray stained glass, gray terracotta. So we will make one batch of gray terracotta, and we'll plunk it in here. Boop. Because we just need one. Do, do, do. All right, so here we go. Gray terracotta. Let's go. Come on. Okay, perfect. Let's go. All right, so that's not the way out. This is the way out. This is the way. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're using gray terracotta because the house from Charmed, which is what I'm basing Coffee Cup House on. I originally said that this was going to be like Hufflepuff House, and it is. But we're calling this Coffee Cup House. And the Charmed house, if you remember from earlier in the episode, I showed the picture. It has a stained glass window right above the doors, and I wanted it to have that same look, but at the same time, let's see if we can reposition these ever so slightly so that they kind of meld with one another. You know what? Forget it. That's spooky enough. That's fine. I wanted it to have that look, and so I think this kind of captures it in its own way. I also, I also have these smooth quartz blocks, and these actually line up along the side of the door here and here, um, because it looks like this wide space, even though it's really not. And then the way it's supposed to work is that this has an awning of sorts that juts out, and that's what the extra stairs are for and what the slabs are for. But I don't remember exactly how to set that up, so we're going to work on that just a little bit later. I do know, though, that it has these bars, and that's what this is. Although I do believe now that this is too high. I think the pink goes to here, if I remember right, and then the blocks are here, I think. I have to double check that, but at least we have this portion of it done. I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to double check my schematic that I made, and I'm just going to make sure that I have the right dimensions for this and make sure that this is done right. So when I do that, after I figure it out, we'll put this porch together properly. But right now, this is right on. This is right as rain. So we're going to keep that. And we're just going to keep moving forward. So I guess that's that for now. Well, after going back and looking at what I had built in Plot World and doing a little bit more math and possibly consulting a few extra things, I realized that I did have the porch a little out of proportion. So I went ahead and I fixed it. I also started putting up the trellis I think that's what this is kind of called, a trellis, over on this side. Hello, wandering trader. How are you? And some end rods on this side to mimic the thin white post that sits in front of the porch. This still looks okay. We have to just put in the cap of stairs around it. I will do that at some point. But I want to show you what else I've been up to off camera. Look at this. The chest monsters are, well, the chest monster. The chests are almost gone. I'm down to 2 shulker boxes, 3 if you count the one still up above. On a live stream, you can find me at twitch.tv/njcoffeejunkie. I took about 3 hours with a little bit of help and really started getting things more organized. And continued onward for another 2 hours off camera last night. But I feel so much better knowing that I'll be able to find all of my stuff, at least for now, before the next chest monster arises. But with that, everybody, I really appreciate each and every one of you. This was a fun episode. We managed to get a lot accomplished in a short period of time. The walls are up, the porch is set, the doors are in, the floor is ready to have the floor plan laid out. We're going to do all of that next episode. We might even get to the roof, but let's just say one thing at a time. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button below, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, feel free to do so. But with that, I appreciate you. Wear your masks, wash your hands, and be excellent to yourselves and to each other. I will catch you next time. Bye!